Hey, still standing. How you doing? Good morning, good morning, good morning. You guys have a great morning. Look, my morning is stressed, honey. Can you see it in my eyes? My morning is stressed. Okay, I got a bad migraine headache. I had a IEP meeting for one of my twins. I got the other IEP meeting. They said it's gonna be next month, the beginning of the first week, sometime the first week of next month. They're getting the appointments ready and stuff now. And well, thank goodness. The good news is he didn't need it. He didn't qualify for an IEP. So that's the good news. That lets me know that he's not lacking. I've been through this rodeo, several times with some of my other children. So it just lets me know that he's on the right track. He just needs to push himself. He just needs to do more. He needs to get rest. Because let me tell you something, these video games, these kids in these video games, honey, it is come on. They take over, the video games and stuff takes over because they want to stay up all night to play a game. And then by the time they do go to sleep, they got 2 hours, maybe 2 hours, hi Deborah, of sleep. And then if you have children like mine that have to get up at 5 a.m. because they have to be at the bus stop at 6:20 in the morning, that's hard. If your kid hasn't went to bed until 3 a.m., so he needs to work more on that. And when I'm home, I could say, turn that damn TV off, turn that damn game off, and take your ass to bed, when I'm at home. But on those days that when I'm not home and I'm working, double and triple and over and, and all that stuff, those days, that I go to bed early myself, because sometimes I do go to bed early myself. During those times, it's hard to monitor them. You cannot monitor them, So, Ferran wasn't happy because I got on him. I got on him a little bit, at school, and I just told the school, I'm 100 with them. I'm not that parent, you guys. Let me just tell you, if you know me and you watch me, I love children more than life itself, okay? I love them more than anything. But what I'm not going to do is coddle you. What I'm not going to do is take your side because you're my child, because I'm your mother. And I told them that. I said, I've had several children to go to this school. My daughter was the first senior class to graduate, okay? So I'm not that parent that's going to take their side because they're my child. I'm on the side of right. I'm on the side of right. And when you're not doing what you need to do in school, as far as, education wise, we're going to have a problem, because he's, as far as everything else, he's great. He's amazing. All the teachers and everybody said he's very well mannered. He's respectful, he doesn't hang with any cliques or any of that stuff. So I told you guys, I'm raising kings. I'm not raising thugs. I'm raising kings. So if you can do all that, and then how I don't even have to wake you up, like, you get yourself up, you make sure everybody else is on it and everything. Yeah, I don't sugarcoat nothing with them. And I let the school know. I said, I don't sugarcoat anything with them. They know. I tell them, get your shit together. Get your shit together. You already know what it is that you need to do. You already know what it is that you need to do. So I told Ron, no, I said this me. Yesterday, like I to have an IEP. That's how he was coming at me. He said, well, he may not qualify. You can't get an IEP because of sleep deprivation. So he may not. I said, am I missing something? I said, you need to be confused because I didn't order that. I didn't ask for this meeting. I said, my son don't need no IEP. I said, now, if you want to know, which I could tell you which one that needs it, and that's the one that already has it. That's my other son. I said, Ron know what he needs to do? And I told all of them, I said, you seem to got things twisted. You seem to think that, because you know what they think about us. You know what they think? They think we want IEPs and we want our kids to be on this stuff so we could get a check. Let me tell you something. I work fucking hard every day. I don't need no fucking check, disability check for my son. My other son has an IEP. I don't get shit for him. Nobody gives me nothing. The only thing we get is assistance with his work. Ain't nobody giving me no money. Ain't nobody giving me nothing extra. And I ain't asked for it. You know why I ain't asked for it? Because I get my ass up every day and I fucking clock in. So I had to let him know, no, you seem to got things misunderstood. I didn't ask for this meeting. And I know my son don't need it. His grades are dropping because he don't sleep and he stays up all night. Then when he gets to school, he ready to fall asleep. Okay? Yeah. Come on, Bree, you know I'ma speak the truth. They think that anytime you speak of an IEP or you speak of special ed in school, that we want to take the paperwork and go fucking run to the nearest Social Security office because we want to check. Let me tell you something. My other son has been getting an IEP since grammar school. Okay, I've never gotten a check for him. Do you hear me? I've never ever, and he was 3 months premature. He was getting all kind of physical and all kind of therapists and emotional, and I'm talking about, honey, I got books and books and stacks upon stacks. You hear me? Of shit that he was getting, and for the help. And so they even had, let me tell you. They even had a nurse, a physical therapist, okay, that would come in, you hear me, that would come in and massage my son's ankles because he has very bad flat feet and his ankles are like they're collapsing. So they would come in, and the nurse would come in like on his lunch break or whatever, after gym, and massage his feet and his ankles every day. The school, this is where we live. The school was paying for that. You hear me? The school was paying. So I didn't need to get a check for anything because everything that he needed, the school that he was going to provided it. The school provided it. I didn't have to ask for anything. Anything that we needed. If he needed special shoes, honey, the school provided them. When he needed inserts in his shoes, the school provided them. Everything that my child needed, they got. And if they didn't have it, they figured it out how they were going to get it. So when the guy was coming at me like that, I had to tell his ass, I'm like, no, sir, I didn't ask for this meeting. My son don't need this meeting. And I said it again. I said, Faron is very smart. Faron is very smart. Ron, he knows what it is that he needs to do. Y'all asked for this. You know why they asked for this? Thank you, love. Thank you so much. Thank you. I said, you know why they asked for? Because the first thing that they want to think when a black child is struggling, let me tell you what the other bitch said. When a black child is struggling, they think he or she needs an IEP. This bitch gonna say, have you ever thought about getting him tested for HDHD or whatever the fuck that shit is? I said, he don't need to be. My son don't have no ADHD. That's what I told her. I said, let me tell you something. I'm a mother of 9. I have 5 boys and 4 girls. I done went through this shit before. I went through this several times with my other children. I said, he ain't got no ADHD. He don't have that. I don't need, they always want to put us in a fucking box. So now since the IEP shit don't work, now you want to put him on ADHD? Get the fuck, no, not this mother. Not this mother. I told them I could tell you what he needs. Faron needs to take his ass to bed early. I told them I got a job. I'm at my job right now. I said I got my own fucking job that I need to take care of, that I need to do. I said, let me tell you something. I said, let me tell you something. I'm not standing over, just so you know. I'm not standing over no 16 for an excuse. You want to look for an excuse, so the next thing y'all want to do is put IEPs and ADHDs and all this on our black men, on our black sons, so then they can grow up with that shit in their background, and then they ain't good for nothing. They ain't good. No, you're not going to do that. You're not going to give my son something because you just want to push him on out the fucking door. You're not going to do it. You're going to do your fucking job. You're going to do your job. Yep. That's what you go through with a preemie. All the treatments, all the issues, and when they grow up, they become successful. Thank you, Jesus. That's right, Bree. Stephanie, hey, Stephanie, babe. My friend mom is a retired teacher of 30 years, and she said, watch your sons because they label them, don't want to educate them. That part. They do the same thing with black girls. Yep. So when I promise you, Bree and Stephanie, when she realized that didn't work, when she realized that wasn't going to work, she said, have you ever thought about getting him tested for ADHD? Maybe you need to. I said, no, I don't need to get him tested for that. I know what ADHD is. Don't talk to me. Don't talk to me like I'm special ed, bitch. I know this. I've been through this several times. I said I could tell you what each one of my children will do and won't do. I could tell you which ones is gonna do homework and which ones ain't gonna do homework. I could tell you which ones is genuinely in need and which ones are not. Faron is healthy as an ox, okay? Faron is smart as a motherfucking whip. So is Farron, but Farron has challenges. And the reason why he has challenges because Faron was taking the nutrition from him, which made him developmentally delayed. His development was delayed because he didn't have the nutrition. Faron was delayed as far as talking and stuff because up in here did not develop from him being 3 months premature. So up in here did not develop well, which is made Faron also not want to eat certain foods because it hurt. It bothered him if the foods were tough. So not only was he not talking and not eating right, getting the right nutritions and stuff, we had to supplement that stuff because it did not develop up in here for Faron. Farron didn't get it all around. Farron was way smaller than Ron. So, but I bust my ass, and that's just what I told him. I said, excuse my French, but I bust my ass for my children, okay? And I'll say it again, Ron don't need this. I didn't ask for this. Believe you me, if my son needed some help and I figured he needed an IEP, I'd be the first one up here saying, no, y'all need to test him. Y'all better test him. All his tests came back good. And all his tests, I know his tests came back good because he don't need this shit. Y'all want to put this on our black men. This is why my other son, he works so fucking hard. He works so hard to do what he needs to do so he can get out of this shit. He gets the assistance and everything he needs. He brings home good grades. He does what he's supposed to do. Wow, Pastor, that's awesome. You were blessed to not be affected by all those drugs. Yep, they had me doped up on all that medication. I was diagnosed with ADHD and outgrew it as an adult. And Bree, that's what they do. That's what they do. Because they tried to do that to my other son. I never forget. Because he would always bounce around and he couldn't sit still. And the teacher was trying to say he had ADHD, and not the teacher, the school. And a teacher, his male teacher, said, he doesn't have ADHD. He says, I see this a lot with the boys. They have a lot of energy. He said, what you need to do is to tire him out, work off the, honey, every day, let me tell you, I tired him out. I would walk up to the school, pick him up. I would walk him around. We would go to the playground and play this and that. By 9 o'clock, he was out like a light. I didn't care where we were at. Every day, wherever we was, at 9 o'clock, my son would be out like a light. We say, where Poppy? They say, we don't know. I said, what time is it? They say 9 o'clock. I said, oh, he sleep. We go look for him. He be knocked out. Because he had so much energy, like that teacher said. The teacher saw something in my son that the other ones didn't see. First thing they want to do is diagnose him with ADHD and dope him up. No, you're not doing that. We're not doing that. That's what we not gonna do. I was affected, but not in the manner most people think. Sometimes they are smarter and are bored due to lack of interest. Exactly, Stephanie. Yep. I remembered, if you remember back in the day, I remembered there were several kids that was flunking and they wouldn't do, and it was because they wouldn't do the work. The kids got tested and the IQs was off the Richter, and it was come to find out it wasn't challenging enough for them. It wasn't that they were dumb or that they needed special ed. And they do this to a lot of kids. They put them in special ed classes. Come to find out, the class that they in is too fucking easy. They get bored with it. They don't want to do it. So then when you test them, they go off the Richter. Like, damn, this motherfucker is a genius. They don't even realize that they're a genius, because the first thing you want to do is, if he this color, you want to slap a label on him. Hey, Raphael. Hey, Miss Gina, good morning. No, we're not doing that. And I just worked out and my arms hurt like hell. Okay. I should be working out. But yeah, no. No, we not gonna do none of that. What you're not gonna do is slap labels on my child and think that you're gonna be able to say and do whatever it is that you want to do. That's what you're not gonna do. That's what you're not gonna do. So we went there. Farron did not get approved for the IEP. Yay, honey, yay. I wish I had my bell so I can ring it. We're happy about that. We're happy about that. And Ron is just gonna work on getting some sleep and doing what he needs to do. And if the classes that he is in is not challenging enough for him, then we gonna take him out of the motherfucking classes and we gonna find some that is. That's what we gonna do. Right, like me, I was in a special there for 20 years, and by the time I got retested, they talking about I could go to a regular high school, but I was graduating, so I didn't want to start all over again. I understand, Raphael. Yep. I wanted to be in the higher level class, but they were like, no, you take general classes, and that's it. I was bored in those classes. Exactly, Bree. Exactly. So I let her ass know, and I let that other motherfucker know. No, this is what we not gonna do. This is what we not gonna do. The other teacher, now he liked Mustang Mastery. Mustang Mastery is when it's like a study hall. You know, you go in the study hall and the teachers is in there and they can help you with whatever homework. It's like a study hall, but with teachers. And so what if they got issues in math, they can get help with the math. If they got issues in English, they can get. So he's going to do that again because he liked that. And in the areas where he was struggling, he was able to get the help and assistance he need. Yes, we have to advocate for our children. Thank you, Stephanie. Thank you. And I'm going to always advocate for masks, and it's going to be done right. Okay? It's going to be done right. You're not going to slap a freaking label. You're not going to slap a label on my black son that's going to walk with him in his files for the rest of his life. No, bitch, you got me fucked up. I'm not the one. I'm not the one. My guidance counselor wasn't really my biggest fan in high school. Y'all see, I went in there protected. Y'all see, I went in there protected, honey, because y'all know I go off of energies, right? Y'all know I go off of energies. Them demons, out of all them demons that was up at that table this morning, it was, let me tell you something. There were only 2 of them that I felt that was really trying to advocate or look out for my son. Only 2 of them. The other 4 of them motherfuckers, them other 4, they wanted to just slap a label on. They wanted to put a pin an IEP on them, or they wanted to pin the ADHD on him. No, you're not. No, that's what we not gonna do. That's what we are not going to do. Crazy, you guys. But anyway, today is Friday. I'm gonna do free readings tonight. Okay, I'm gonna do 15. I may do 10. I don't know. I did 15 last time because Angel turned 15. Remember, last week I did 15 for Angel. So I'll let you guys know if I'm gonna do more than 10 tonight. But it is gonna be free readings tonight. And I can't wait. I look forward to it. Exactly. Don't let them do that. And what I have children is going to be the same exact way. Probably even worse. Yep. Oh, I'm not. Raphael, I'm not. The one thing I do is pay attention to everything that my children do. I pay attention. And I'm going to work with Farron. And Farron, we're going to work on Farron going to sleep a little earlier, you know. And and we gonna get him what he needs. That's what we gonna do. That's what we gonna do. But I be damned if I let them motherfuckers, them devils, slap a name or what you want to put on my black son. That's what you not gonna do. That's what you not gonna do. Hell to the motherfucking no. That's what you not gonna do. We gonna do this the right way. You hear what I said? We gonna do this the right way. No, it's not gonna be how you want to be. And I told that bitch, no, hell no, we not doing that. That's just what I told her. I said, hell no. And then she was, because I emailed you, bitch. I don't care what you emailed. I said I don't do emails. I don't do this school bullshit. Raphael, I told her ass, no, we not gonna do. I'm not signing that. We not looking into nothing. I'm not. No. You guys gonna do what the fuck you need to do and get my son a tutor. Get my son a tutor to help him with his fucking math. If his reading is off the chart, most of us struggle in math. You don't need that shit no way. Everything is done on the calculator, computer, do that shit, tally it up anyway. You don't need no geography, trigonometry, whatever the algebra. You don't need none of that shit no way. All you need to know how to do in life is add, multiply, subtract, and divide. That's all you need to do. The motherfucking computer system is we going paperless anyway, ain't we? Ain't we going paperless? Ain't gonna be no more paper money, change money, none of that shit. So the system is gonna be doing all that shit anyway. Exactly. Help him out. Exactly. I'm proud of you, Miss Gina. Help him out and not be the problem too. They don't want to give us help, us as black children. I know. They don't. That's how they did my family. Had them signing all kinds of paperwork for me. That's what they do, Bree. That's what they do. And then they write you off because once you sign that paperwork, they don't give a fuck. You can be Bree. You can be the only kid in that classroom and you can sit in the back of the class and you don't have to do shit else the whole year. You know what they gonna do? We just gonna pass her because she got an IEP. She might have been having a bad day, but you got so we just gonna, that's what the fuck, because I stay on their neck for my other son, for Farron. I stay on that. When Farron come out, baby, show me your report card. Show me what you need. Are they doing what they need to do? I stay on they fucking neck. But you're not gonna give it to my other son that don't need it. And I know he don't need it. Well, you got me fucked up. I know Farron has struggled and he has a touch of autism because I had him tested. The hospital tested him before he left. And they told me, UIC here in Chicago. They told me. So I advocate for my sons and when they need, and my daughters, and when they need help, I'm going to get them the help that they need. But you not going to slap a label on them because they a black struggling kid. And this what you assume. Oh, hell no. Nope. Nope. Thank you. Exactly. We going paperless. So if we going paperless, we ain't gonna need that shit no way. Because when you use your fingerprint or you use your car or whatever it is, that fucking computer is gonna tally up your total. Regardless of what you do, it's gonna tally up your total. We don't need that shit. We don't need to know algebra, trigonometry, and they ain't gonna need that shit. Long as he know how to read, he can get through anything. And I made sure every single one of my kids, if they couldn't do nothing else, I made sure they knew how to read. Because I told them, as long as you got a good reading level, you can get through any motherfucking thing. If you can't read and comprehend, you can't get through a motherfucking thing. You can't do shit. So all of them are great readers. All of them are great readers. I don't play. So I didn't like that shit. When the other shit didn't work, the first thing that bitch is gonna do is, have you thought about, getting him tested for ADHD? Bitch, have you thought about dropping dead? Shit, kill yourself. You not finna do that shit to my son. Hey, Cassandra, how you doing, love? I hope you have a great day, too. I went to a Catholic high school, and they just allowed me to catch up during the summer. They just wanted to pass me and have me graduate. That's what they do. That's what they do. They just want to have you and they want to get you the fuck up out of there. I know, because they did it to my other daughter, the one who was the first senior class. They was like, you know what? Cece don't even have to come back because she has more credits than she need. And she did have more credits than she need. She was smart as a whip. But they didn't like her behavior. So because when they don't like your behavior, they kick you the fuck up out of there. Yep, they just pass these kids. That's what they do. They don't give a fuck about, no, man's gonna learn something. Man, I said to that, you know what I told them motherfuckers? I said, when they told him to sign his name, he didn't know how to sign his name. He printed it. The other teacher said, yeah, he said, my son do the same thing. He said, I get a lot of my students, they just print their name. And he said, because we don't teach that no more. And you know what I told him? I said, that's child abuse. I said, and the other two, the one I said that was backing my kids, they said, I agree with you. I said, that's child abuse. A 16-year-old not knowing how to sign his name. That's child abuse. But y'all want to talk shit to me. My 16-year-old don't even know how to sign his name. The other teacher, this bitch, you supposed to be a teacher. You a faculty member. She gonna say, oh, I just use a letter. I just sign mine with her. And the guy said, no, you should know how to write your name in signature form. And I was like, exactly. And she said, well, I'm an adult, so I can choose. Bitch, but you're the one here at this meeting overseeing what my kid got. Bitch, you let me know right there you stuck on stupid. You're letting me know right there what type of bitch you are if you don't think it's important for my son to know how to sign his motherfucking name. Bitch, are you crazy? Are you crazy? Y'all, these schools, it's too much. It's too much. Cassandra, yes, my daughter didn't know how to sign her signature. I had to show her at 19. Yep. They just have them printed. Like, that's okay. The reason why you sign your name and signature, it is so when you write a check, it is so when you sign legal documents, nobody else can duplicate that. That's why you do that. So now that all you're doing is allowing these children to print, all you're doing is allowing these children to print. People can run away with their identity and all kind of shit because they printed there. You know how easy it is to print? But if you sign it a certain way, can't nobody forge your shit. That is why you had to have a signature on legal documents to keep a motherfucker from trying to forge it. So y'all just gonna let them just take off our children's life and just do whatever the fuck it is that they want to do because it's okay for them to print their name. And this dumb bitch who overseeing a meeting where y'all trying to give my son an IEP, talking about I just use an initial. Bitch, bye. Get your illiterate dumb ass out of here. I don't even want to talk to you because I already see you starting off the meeting on dumb. That didn't make no sense. Exactly. And that's the one thing I hate about being in special ed is that they didn't give me what I needed as far as writing. My writing is very unique. Yep. They taught us that in like 2nd or 3rd grade. Right. Now they don't teach these kids shit. They supposed nothing, Cassandra. They don't teach these kids not a god. All the shit that we learned in kindergarten, 1st grade, 2nd grade, 3rd grade, all that. They don't teach them nothing. They don't teach. When my kid, they say, "Ma, I don't know that." You don't know that. Nope, because they didn't teach us that. We don't learn that no more. We don't learn cursive writing. We don't. It's a bunch of shit that they don't teach them anymore. What? I'm like, what? When I found out my son could not write his name at 18, and that was when I went to take him to, hey, keep it cute. That's when I went to take him to apply for his bank, to open up a bank account. And when the lady said for him to sign his name, he didn't know how. I said, what do you mean? He said, I could print it. I said, no. Sign your name. He said, Ma, I don't know how. They didn't teach us that. I said, when the fuck did they stop? The banking person had to tell me. She said, oh yeah, honey, they been stopped that. She said, my son the same way. She said, I got a son that's around his age. I was like, get the fuck out of here. That's how I found out. That's how I found. Now, you know that don't make no sense, but I told them motherfuckers today, I said, that's child abuse. That's abuse. Not having 16-year-olds running around here, not being able to sign their own fucking name. But bitch, you want to put ADHD on my son. You, girl, man, get your ass out. Get your ass out of here. Because I told them I'm a unique mother. I'm not that mother. I'm not that mother. You don't think you gonna easily be able to put some shit on there. They don't even teach math the same. Right. This new math they teach doesn't give them basics on how to solve the problem. That part, keep it cute. I know you're right. Because when I would try to teach it, but they told me, you know, when we learn, do it the way we know how to do it. He said, my daughter told me, no, Ma, that's not how they teach us to do it. I said, what do you mean? That's how it's been for years. I said, that's how I did it. That's how I did it with your older brothers and sisters. That's how we did it for you. Oh no, Ma, they don't teach us that way no more. What? No, you got to do it this way. The teacher wants you to do it this way. Y'all, I don't know. Anyway, I will see you guys when I get off work this evening. I love you guys. Ta-ta for now. And it is free readings tonight. So y'all make sure y'all there early and make sure y'all there on point. Don't even worry. Before I take any new people, I'm getting my regular people on the list today. Thank you, Cassandra. I love you. Prayers to you guys too. Mwah. Ta-ta for now.